Can't believe I'm standing still. You're lucky, I like you.
Marking our surroundings.
Last one down out of boom boom. I'm spotted, taking
Enemy
fire.
spotted over there.
Recharging my shields. Come on, Mister. Contacted hostile.
Charging shield.
Health drone, yeah.
Taking a moment to recharge my shields. Scanning the area. Recharging my shields. The ring is close. Taking fire! Firing! I'm taking fire. Charging on my shields.
Reloaded.
Hit! Jump pad here.
Reloaded. 30 seconds. Rings close. Enemy.
Down one. Hostile and Scotty.
That's the last of them, amigos. Booyah! You're looking at the new kill leader.
Okay, check it out. I'm ready.
Rings moving. Just giving my shields a recharge.
Recharging my shield. Extended sniper mag here. Level 3.
Your club owner says that at least 2 of the people that will be ranking up to officer are on right now. It's like, excuse me, what?
Well then.
Evo shield here. Level 2.
I'm gonna open my Discord because he's not telling us who. He's like, I'm gonna message them and discuss it with them. Like, I need them. I'm not telling us who. Right now I'm in Enforcer. It goes member, captain, Enforcer, and then officer.
Hop up here. Turbocharger.
Yo, crafting over here.
I'm crafting.
I mean, I can't believe they're not telling you who either, but I mean,
He's not telling us who until he goes and smokes.
what a tease.
Extended light mag here.
Fucker.
Level 2.
I've been kissing up to your ass so much.
Hmm.
I have.
Do you think it might be you, baby?
Healing my wounds.
Babe? Hello?
I got the message!
Oh, are you an officer, baby?
I'm getting officer. He hasn't done it yet, but he just texted me. He's like, it's one of,
Backpack here. Level 2.
it's one person, and it's you. Don't sweat it. Zora is the second person, but he's not on right now, and Faye is being considered too.
You got it. Congrats, baby. I don't know what it means, but you got it. So congrats, baby.
Officer is a higher ranking in the club. So the club is basically a guild, if you would. I hate how they call them clubs. They're really just guilds.
Mm-hmm.
And the higher rank you are, the more that you can do in the guild, and the more interactive that you can be with the guild. Like, being a lowing ranking in the guild, you can only do so much. But, like, the higher you are, the more you can, help out. Like, I can build right now without being officer. I can build in specific parts of the map to help out, and officer will increase the amount that I can build. The
that's
permissions that I
awesome.
have currently, without being an officer,
Ow.
as an officer, I can kick people, I can open the officer chest, I can control NPCs, and that's the only things that are different from being an enforcer. But it's still, that's a fucking lot, and that brings me one step closer to the role that I want to be, and that's VIP, or VP. The only thing that you cannot do as a VP is throw bombs.
Backpack here. Level 2.
Well then.
Thanks.
Congrats, baby. That's really awesome. And super exciting.
Listen up, I'm calling a lifeline package in.
Replicators on the way, amigos.
I have
Body
located
shield
the
here.
next ring.
Level 4.
Trust your map.
R301 here. Light ammo here. Mira, light ammo here.
I could use that.
I can't wait to look in the officer chest. I mean, I'm not going to take anything out of it unless I talk to him first. But still, like, the officer chest is normally right next to the club chest. And the club chest, anybody can open, anybody can do anything with. You put
Easier
something in there,
time
anybody in the
ramming
club
his
can
way
take it
into the
out.
syndicate.
The officer chest, you have to be officer, VP, or
Let's go
president
here.
to open this chest. And I have no idea what's the chest. Every club has it, and they're normally next to the club chest. But I must know what is in there.
Fair.
But I've been very active in the club. So I'm not surprised that he gave me it, especially because I helped him with 6 farming plots and helped him come up with the idea of selling farming plots
The ring
so that
is
we can
close. Time graces us.
use the flux that we get from selling farming or renting farming plots to club members and for future giveaways and stuff.
Yeah, hey, hold on a second, babe.
45 seconds till ring close, amigos. Don't let me carry you.
Just so you guys know, I cannot hear you because I'm in a party. But if you need anything, just ping it out and I'll help you find it. No, sorry. They were talking and I needed to know if they needed something. And or were being assholes.
I was like, that makes me one step closer to becoming VP, and he's like, I only make, I usually reserve that for founders of the club. But officers pretty close.
Reload.
And I'm like, all I want is VP. I'm like, I don't blame you, but I can't say I won't be trying for it, because I will be.
Reloading.
Recharging my shield.
Marking us around.
It's gonna feel so good.
I'm excited, dude. Congrats,
Fucking
babe.
officer.
It's gonna be fine. Care package. Sweet.
Reload. Hide down the hostile. Father, kill me right. One moment. I must use
I've got some hits on me.
I love you.
I love you. Oh, I have to go to the bathroom. I'll be right back.
Okay, baby.
Prove it or quit.
Hi, baby.
First order of business, must go open the officer chest.
So you officially got it?
That's where they've all been going.
You're so happy. I love it.
I've been wondering where those have been going. Oh, I might need to ask him about that Shadow Pinata. I'm gonna need to ask him about those pinatas in the clothes and chest.
Medea, all good with me.
Ready, steady, go! Today will be one of those experiences where you'll sit back and say, oh yeah, I remember that.
Introducing your champion.
Caught you.
We're having a pinata party too.
Follow the leader. That's me.
A pinata party is when we go to the pit and we throw a bunch of pinatas in the pit, and pinatas drop or like different things when you kill them. And for everybody around, within at a max of 8 people, and then it starts randomly going to people. That are getting thrown, and a lot of people are there, and it's just kind of like, yeah, they're really nice because you can get a lot of flux for them, or you can end up getting rare mounts that you can only get out of pinatas. I mean, I already have most of them, but he was throwing pinatas that I didn't have the mount from.
Nice.
Didn't get it, but you know.
Attention. First blood.
First fatality. Let the games begin. Looking for. I need an extended sniper mag.
Girl, you're streaming way too high for my phone right now.
Evo shield here.
Smush.
Mine.
Yours.
It's go time.
I could use that.
He said I can have it. I didn't think that he would tell me no, but it's just respect to be like, hey, do you mind if I take these?
Extra supplies.
Right?
Over here.
You don't want to be seen as abusing your power too soon. Abuse it later.
Extended heavy mag here. Level 3.
Because I mean, there's like,
I'll take that.
we have a fuck ton of the Curious mounts and the Starlight mounts, which are 2 pinata mounts. Now I have all of the pinata mounts from what I know, except for Crystal.
Aw,
Um,
nice.
But those two, we have a fuck ton of them in there.
Rings nearby. 1 minute till close.
So I didn't want to just like
You're this side.
take that mount, this mount without asking, because there was only one in there.
Well, I'm so glad that you're having a great night, baby.
45 seconds. Rings close.
Where's my turkey? I got a turkey also. Where's my turkey? There it is. Turkey!
I love you.
Fucking
I love
turkey!
you so much.
30 seconds.
Come
Rings
here.
close.
Come here.
Flop.
I got a bad guy.
Fucking turkey!
This is your lips deeply.
Yay. I'm running around on
Aw,
a
you're
fucking turkey.
cute.
I'm right. Oh shit. Can I I am. No?
Rings. Good shot at. Tubes to the rescue. Down that one.
Oot, oot.
Shot at. Faster, faster, faster. Hit the ejector seat.
Give him my shield to recharge.
This is not I'm getting shot at.
Sergeant Shields. Come on, come on.
Recharging my shields.
Give him my shield to recharge.
There we go. Put the
Charging
club
shields.
quest back up. That now gives me the ability to turn on club quest or to
Just gotta
and
patch myself up.
rejuvenate the club quests. Club quests, your club at a certain level can get a certain amount of quests. We're max level for questing, so we can get 5 questers, and they have a timer on them, and they also give a specific quest, but they have a timer, and after the timer goes out, a officer or higher has to go over and turn them back on, which will summon a new quest. So I just went over to redo it because I had told
Here's your birthday
Shane
present.
about it, my leader, and he didn't.
Heavy ammo. Growler SMG here. Barrel stabilizer here. Level 1.
Extended heavy mag here. Helmet here. Leather too.
I love you.
Love you.
I love you.
Love you.
I don't understand half the things that are in your game, but I love you. And I'm happy for you. It's still a little bit confusing for me if you can't tell. What's wrong? Are you okay?
I need a sniper stock.
One of my favorite YouTubers died.
Oh no! Scoop!
Died from COVID last night.
Kisses all over your face. I'm so sorry, baby. Nuzzle, 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 nuzzle. Plays with your hair. Holds you super tight and rubs your back. I'm sorry.
Let's explore this way.
It's
Hugs you super tight.
On the way, amigos.
Body shield here. Level 4.
Backpack here. Level 4. Don't worry. it won't slow you
Dude,
down.
thank you so much for restoring my hope in people because the last game I played,
Thanks, Silva.
someone stole it from
Is your
me and they were
dog
like,
on
you're
his
not
way to
doing
the
anything.
syndicate?
And I'm like, okay, but I'm lifeline. I have 2 kills and 400 damage. And they're just like, nope, you're not helping. They're seriously not gonna let me play so fair. Thank you for actually being an amazing team player. I love you. I almost lost my shit on somebody.
Listen up, I'm calling a lifeline
Because the
package in.
freaking Octane snatched a gold bag from me and I was literally at the end of my rope, like I was about to honestly lose my shit. And just as I was about to go raise hell and then quit for the night, he came back and gave it back. He's just like, my bad, I understand. I'm like, oh my god. Okay.
Champion eliminated.
That's some champion, huh?
I mean, like, it helps, because then I can get you guys up, but again, I really appreciate you. I can't hear right now, because I'm in a party with my boyfriend, because a friend died. But if you guys need anything, just write in game, and I'll help you find it.
Leader appointed.
New kill leader, eyes out for him.
Kiss. Baby.
Yeah.
Kiss.
Yeah.
What YouTuber was it?
We're already
You know who Basherverse is?
You've mentioned him to me before. I think you've heard you talk
Yeah.
about him.
The
Attention.
old Minecraft
There
game.
is a new kill
Now goes by Toasty.
Someone's got to take out the new kill leader. They're too cocky.
delivered.
You best.
I bet that care.
Here's
I'm
your
so
birthday
sorry,
present.
babe.
One of the few legends that I grew up on. I mean, at least he only died. He died by people. Or
Extended
surrounded by
sniper
people
mag
that
here.
loved him.
Level
so,
4.
Yeah.
Round 3. Beginning ring countdown.
Might be something good this way. We're all inside the ring. Good.
Attention.
There's an
I
explosive
love
there.
you.
Can anyone open it? Gotta see what's in there.
I know
Yo,
it's hard.
replicators
If you
coming in
need
for
anything
anything.
from me, just let me know, okay?
Let's explore this way.
Loud and clear, mother. They're shooting at me.
Nothing.
I love you.
Hostile over there.
Oh, no, 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 no. There's another squad. Firing. Sniper stock here. Level 3. Dips.
Kisses all over your face.
They're hitting me.
Something bad had to happen.
We're already inside the ring.
Through my Discord, and I saw that I was added in his Discord, and you know, it was like waiting. We're waiting for updates on when the next stream will be for, because he hasn't been able to stream yet.
Mm-hmm.
He's been revamping his stream for
Target
about a
ready.
year now.
Someone
And,
else is over there.
Making contact with enemy.
There's that meeting over.
Squad.
Alright.
New kill leader. Motor on valve.
Shield battery here.
Charging shields. Come on, come on.
One minute. Rings nearby.
Spotted one. Really close. Engaging.
Bam goes the boozle.
45 seconds till ring close, amigos. Don't make me carry you. Ring's around the corner and we've got 30 seconds.
You got bamboozled.
Let's go this way.
Fucking going to the officer lounge in Discord. And he's like, welcome to the lounge. Take your fucking pants off. And then he puts a Pepe meme with a gun, and I'm like, they're already off. What am I, a fucking pleb? I know how this works.
TikTok, 10 seconds.
Reloading.
You getting raped in this little thing right now, babe?
It's not rape if I enjoy it.
Using the decoys, Kate.
I tell you that every time we have sex.
I'm a hit! Hitting the eject button. I've got a kick.
Graber here.
Recharging shields.
Charging up my shields. Charge.
Come and get your birthday present.
New kill leader. Soon to be.
Extended light mag here. Level 2. Let's go this way.
Downed an enemy. Spotted one.
You know, I have to say, the worst thing is that you never think that it's gonna happen.
Let's explore this way.
Ring's close. 1 more minute. Firing. Got one spotted. Reloading.
You just kind of forget that
45
people can
seconds.
die.
Ring's not too far. I'm okay with that.
And that they will.
Heads up, we're not alone.
Damage over here.
Hey, amigos. Doing
It
what we
happens, but time left leg. What happened?
Friends are getting out of her stream.
Enemy real close. About time we got
Yeah,
ourselves a
Tova's
fight.
a fucking asshole.
When somebody asks what they should craft from the Heart of Darkness, this dick.
Heart of Darkness is actually haunted house ranking. I love you so much.
Thanks so much.
Can I craft your dick?
Sure.
Bet. Let me just
I
submit
don't think
my
you have the
crafting
vicinities for
materials
that
here.
big man, but I mean, if you would like to try.
I would love to try it. Let me just go grind for resources for 12 hours, and then I will make my first attempt. Now I'm too lazy. I'll just go buy them off eBay. I made you laugh. I made you laugh. Keith.
Mine.
If we don't get a blanket that is a tortilla wrap design, I will be very disappointed in us.
Duly noted.
Because of all the blanket burrito comments we've made to each other, I feel like we need it. To not have a burrito blanket would be a crime. I have to pee, but I don't want to leave you alone in misery.
Oh, you're fine, I'm fine.
Sure.
Baby, I go through death like it's fucking toilet paper and
Yeah, that doesn't mean that you're okay, though. That just means that you go through death like it's toilet paper.
fine.
Okay, don't have any kind of mental breakdown in the 5 seconds it'll take me to pee, okay?
Mental breakdown starting now. Fucking shit.
I love you. I'll be right back.
Love you too. It is in yours.
I hoard so much I even left my underwear behind.
No, you did that because you didn't want to put them back on.
No, I did it because I wanted to hurry back too. Because I was concerned and I knew that I was wasting too much time. So the panties they stayed off. That's how much I love you. So, there is a haunted house literally designed for extreme masochists. At McCamey
Didn't I send it
Manor.
to you on TikTok?
I don't know. Is it McCamey Manor?
I don't know. Is it the one that, like, even the safe word doesn't stop them?
At McCamey Manor, people pay to be kidnapped, bound, masked, slapped, stomped on, and held underwater over an 8-hour tour.
Isn't it? Actually, it's a 10-hour tour. And isn't it, people have came out of there with broken bones on
Yep, they
multiple
can-
occasions?
They can shave
And you
your
have to
head.
sign, like, a 40-page... I sent you this. You have to sign a 40-page waiver
Mm-hmm.
saying that you're okay with everything that's going to happen. Make a safe word, and then it's a 10-hour thing, and even the safe word doesn't guarantee that you're not going to continue getting tortured.
Yeah, you did send it to me. I looked it up. Even sexual assault is in the waiver.
I work there just so I can legally rape somebody for fun. I'm kidding.
I love you.
Love you too. I've made that joke before, and people were like, "Excuse?" I'm like, "It's a fucking joke."
I was wondering
Kind
why
of
you
like
told
your
me that
mom
you
when she had you. A
Is that why
fucking
you're-
joke.
Is that why your mom died?
Wow.
I'm sorry. I love you.
Do you? Do you really?
Yes, yes. There's a waiting list of 27,000 people. And actually, by the way, you can because they're volunteer. It's a volunteer basis. The half dozen kidnappers are volunteer actors who originally came here as guests and now return to pass on that suffering with glee to others.
Yeah, most people can't even survive the 10 hours. The real question is do they get away with murder?
Yes. It's in the waiver. The possible consequences, such as dry drowning or possible damage to lungs, were never explained. If actors weren't aware of these consequences and possible life-threatening situations, it's fair to say they had no idea what they were doing. The actors were never told what to do in certain situations, for example, how to properly approach someone who is having a panic attack or loses consciousness. Today, Lawrence is especially motivated because one of the victims is a 44-year-old woman named Christina Buster who, for reasons best known to herself, spent the past year taunting Lawrence and his colleagues on Facebook by branding them as inept and feeble abusers. "I'm going to tear that girl apart," says Lawrence, indignant. "I'll drag her by her bald head. No one is leaving with eyebrows today."
You'll be lucky to get out.
McCamey Manor, in contrast, does not make money. It operates as a non-profit, taking just a handful of visitors each weekend and accepting payment only in dog food. It is unique in not having a safe word, says John Snitzer, who's making a documentary about extreme haunts. "This manor gives me actual nightmares."
It does. It does have a safe word, it's just the safe word isn't
Yeah.
not guaranteed. The owner of the manor gets to choose when you leave. Your saved word doesn't do anything.
This manor gives
It's
me
just for your comfort.
fair. This manor gave me actual nightmares. It's the only one where you don't decide when to quit. That can be an issue when you're being bound, masked, and held underwater, slapped and stomped on, and compelled to eat your own vomit. The Svengali is, I don't know what that word is Russ McKemey, a hale, hearty showman who moonlights as a wedding singer, flashes toothy smiles and uses words like rascal and critter. When I first interviewed him in his office, cramped room cluttered with horror memorabilia, he's in marketing mode. Everyone is so blasé about what happens in the world. They need a safe release. It's about creating a cinematic experience and making people feel like they're living their own horror movie. Movies can't fool us anymore. It's really hard to get emotions out of people.
So we break their legs instead.
Yeah, it's survival horror boot camp.
Could you imagine breaking somebody's leg on purpose for fun?
Right?
Like, I want to know what the fuck he thought when it was like, yeah, let's break people's legs on fucking purpose. When half of them don't even know what they're going into. Like, I'm sure half of them don't even realize that he can do anything he wants to you in that house.
Yeah, they don't expect to get hurt.
Yeah, and you can't get you can't touch him for it because you signed a legal waiver.
Punishment escalates if you swear because McKamey, of all people, has a pure and ethical street. He says he does not smoke, drink alcohol, or coffee, or cuss. There is no nudity or sexual suggestion in the manor.
Oh, so then rape is off the table?
I guess. He says, this is a live theatrical performance, says McKamey, who majored in theater studies before joining the Navy. It's not real. If people were really hurt, we'd be shut down. It's smoke and mirrors. I'm not sure what to make of his statement, as some of it is real. The violence, the claustrophobic confinement, the forced feeding, and the choking. A lively community of online critics brands McKamey as an abomination, a sadist, a psychopath, and worse. He shrugs them off as haters. However, that perception is a problem because, having recently been laid off from the Navy, he now wants to make the manor commercial. San Diego regulations preclude that, so he must move. Protests caused an I don't know that word, site in Illinois, so he's now preparing to move to another undisclosed location.
It's the fact that he bags you and kidnaps you that's my favorite part. That's the only part that I enjoy about that whole thing. I think all of them should be like that. Like, you set up a date, and you're just aware that you will be bagged and you will be kidnapped, and it will not be a nice kidnapping, but you won't get injured at all. Like, you won't have any permanent injury. Like, no broken bones or any of that. You might get a couple sprained limb, like you might sprain your hand or your fucking ankle or something, or hell, even your leg, but like no broken bones, no flesh wounds.
Right.
You won't get shot, choked, molested, forced to eat your own fucking vomit, because that's just fucking gross.
Right.
Oh, I can just hear the disgust in your tone.
What? Was that sarcasm?
No, I could actually hear the disgust in your tone when you said right.
Yeah, no, cause no. It begins with a rat run. Unable to see or properly breathe, encased in soaking clothes, they inch through the maze while being hosed, prodded, and screamed at. I quit, whimpers Hipple. Sweeney growls, we tell you when you quit, move. On it goes, the process of breaking their will with blasts of cold water, smacks. And contraceptions would include a medieval gibbet, a water tank, and a chair with buckles and straps for force feeding. When they shaved Buster's head, her shrieks could be heard down the street. Help! No one did. All the while, incongruous normality reigns in other parts of the house. Sweeney's 3 young children sit on a sofa watching cartoons. They seem oblivious to the shouts next door. At points, tormentors wander into the kitchen for breaks, flushed and sweating. Woo, what a day, says one, peeling off a baklava. Blah, 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 blah. After 3 hours, Kane, trussed in a straitjacket, is released and dumped on a sofa. Masking tape is peeled off to reveal a bruised, swollen, tearful face. Bald patches dot his scalp. And then he's just like begging, saying that he's done. Oh, you're giving a blanket, water, and a cookie afterwards.
At least he does that.
Like, they come out
He
covered
could
in
have just
welts.
like slapped you on the ass and just been like, "Alright, see ya."
Mm-hmm.
Just give you a blanket and a cookie. Who doesn't want a cookie?
That's Cookie. I would not do it for $20,000. That for all that inflicts on your like mental psyche and everything, that is not a high enough amount. Now, however, if it was like $1 million,
Nope. Nope.
2 million,
Nope.
5,
Not worth it.
30,
Not even close.
a billion,
Nope.
10 billion.
Nah.
I'd do it for $1 billion.
I wouldn't do it at all. I don't care what you pay me. I don't care what you do. I am not doing it. That is inhumane.
So
You might
I'm-
as well just start the purge in that house only.
So what I'm hearing is if they come out with a, hey, we'll give you guys $1 billion if you go through and you see me signing up, you're smacking me upside the head and closing the laptop.
Yep.
You're gonna be like, babe, and I'm gonna be like, but $1 billion.
We're out of fuck. Anybody that thinks that they're ready for that is not ready for that.
Oh no, I don't think I'd be ready for it at all.
Anybody that thinks that they could even remotely stand an hour is not ready for it. They don't even tell you when they're kidnapping you. They just fucking do it. And it's not a nice kidnapping either. It's very, very violent.
No, I'm like legitimately kidding. I know you'd never let me do anything for money that would harm me in any significant way because one, you'd kick my ass, and then two, you'd go burn down whoever did it. You'd be like, she was stupid and never should have done this, but also you hurt her, so.
Yeah, no, it's a very, very, very aggressive
This is gonna
kidnapping.
be a good
I
fight.
did my hair for this.
Here.
Nothing wrong with looking good in the ring.
I just can't believe how it operates and like, even with a waiver, it seems weird because usually
It's a
the
legal
laws,
waiver.
but usually the laws don't even like allow that to be possible. They're like, no, because then you could just like
Introducing your champion.
have your friends sign a legal waiver that's okay to murder them and do it. Like you could break any law.
It has to go through the court.
That's
There's a
like
judge somewhere that signed off on that
crazy to me
waiver.
that it got signed off on. Crazy to me that someone
Enough
signed off
lying
on that.
around. We're dropping.
That's okay, Charlie Sheen. Like the actual Charlie Sheen. Before he has sex with anybody, he forces you. Well, he doesn't force you, but you are told that if you do not sign this waiver, he will not do anything with you. And it's a waiver basically stating that you will never say anything about what happens in the bedroom. You will never say anything about
I mean, that's
having
just-
any sort of relation with him, and you consent to anything that happens in the bedroom within reason.
but that's just protecting yourself.
It's
Especially-
also which a part that I enjoy is
Shield here.
that you're 18 or older.
Yes, I like that.
Attention. First blood.
The battle happens
Like yeah, it's
quick.
legally
Be ready.
bind them to that.
See, I think that's smart. I think more people should do that actually.
But the part that gets me is the fact of if you do sign that waiver and you do have sex with him, you are not allowed to tell anybody.
I can't blame him.
Not
Can't even
one
blame him.
singular soul. If you tell anybody, he's allowed to sue you for anything and everything you have.
I don't blame him. Baby, I need you to sign a waiver right quick.
No,
Why?
I'm not signing anything.
Then I'm not going to have sex with you.
Okay.
Okay.
Alex isn't me. Alex is Alex.
Alex, I need you to sign this.
Alex says he doesn't want to sign anything. He's too young.
Then I can't have sex with him.
Alex says this is some bullshit.
This is some bullshit. Vic? I'm kidding, Alex. I'll have sex with you.
Alex says, yay.
Oh, my baby. Who's my sweet little baby? Who? You? Are you my sweet little baby? I love you.
1 minute and
I
3
love you.
closes.
Mine.
Yours.
Kiss.
The time bomb chicken away. Let it right in my face.
45 seconds.
You good there, baby?
The one walking away. Yeah, I'm fine.
I love you so much.
I love you so much.
I'm gonna marry you.
30 seconds. Rings close.
Here's your birthday present.
Okay, second. Energy back here. Level 4.
Time bomb chicken away. Right in my face. So, I've got a reason to say, don't wanna why, hey, when you're walking away.
Angel has dragged her blanket, Evie, Grookey, and every other stuffy she has along with her and crawled onto your lap.
My baby.
You're now holding like 30 stuffies, by the way.
Got it. Got me parallel.
Looks like a care package is coming in. Big things in that.
Angel wants you to know she says hi.
Hi, baby.
She's also grabbed your face, looked deep into your eyes, and said, "No more sads."
I'm not sad.
She's worried that you were sad, so she says, "No more sads."
Calling in a lifeline package.
Target spotted. Antagonist.
Evo shield here. Level
Antagonist
3.
over there.
Shield cell here.
Oh, I need that. Enemy spotted. They are far.
Enemy killed. Barrage here to save the day.
Another squad. Opening fire.
Recharging that shield.
Give him my shield to recharge.
Shields are recharging.
New kill leader. Go on, watch out.
See through there. Reloading. I downed an enemy. I'm down.
Very good. We took all of it. Lifelines
I
got your
have
back.
2 thermites, and all I hear constantly is shields cracking.
I'm recharging my shields.
That?
Gonna use a phoenix.
Gone now.
Probably watching all.
Hmm?
Probably watching all.
What lies behind you?
Guns dropped.
Last one is taking a bit too long.
Bad news. I'm down.
Countdown.
On your feet. Lifeline's got your back.
Replicator being
One sec, healing up.
Got a replicator coming down.
I think it was just like, I think they healed and I, threw the thermite because they were on the roof.
I need light ammo.
And I think it was just constantly hitting them.
Fucking stop, please. Thank you.
1 second.